I was rooting for Tai Tuivasa. He's one of my favorite human beings in the UFC. He's exactly what the UFC needs. He's exactly what the UFC needs to grow, their exposure and their bandwidth into New Zealand, Australia. He represents that community to the fullest. Tai Tuivasa's become a professional, man. I think he was the guy that, would drink and do his thing, and he's the shoey guy, and he's fun, and he'll win one, lose one, win three, lose one. But as far as being a professional and a world-class athlete, I don't think he took himself serious until this fight, until his almost back's against the wall. You're fighting Derek Lewis in his hometown, which, before Derek fought Cyril Gahn, he was undefeated in Houston. You don't want to fight Derek Lewis in Houston. He was a fucking nightmare to fight in Houston. But we know now, because Derek's team has said this, Derek hates being the main event. He hates dealing with the pressure and the interviews and all that shit, especially in his hometown. So that Cyril Gahn fight, he didn't fight like himself. He didn't want to be in there. And I think similar to this, in Houston now, even though it wasn't 5 rounds, which he said was the only issue, I think there's a Houston issue now that he's this famous. I think there's, there's a traffic jam in his brain when he fights at home. And although he did land some huge shots on Tai Tuivasa in that first round, which would put most guys out, Tai Tuivasa didn't go away. And I think that when Derek realizes that, his one superpower, which is landing those punches, whether it's ground and pound or the right hand on the feet, when that doesn't work, he's kind of screwed. And it didn't work. And he landed shots that normally put 99% of the world out. And Tai Tuivasa just weathered the storm. And he lands that elbow, the KO walked-off home run. And again, on Companion, don't take anything we say on there serious. Matt goes, I think Derek Lewis, who Matt beat, by the way, in the first round, knocked him out. I think he was Derek Lewis wanted out. He didn't get knocked out. He just wanted out. And if you just saw it, you're like, man, that didn't look that bad. Then you see the replay, and you're like, oh, no. It was lights out. Closing time. You know what I'm saying? Closing time. That elbow was filthy. And now Tai Tuivasa, ranked top, you got to put him in the top 5. He was 11, be the number 3 guy, KO, walk-off home run. So for Tai Tuivasa, now it's off to the races.